Revelation chapter 20. I'm reading from verse 11. The Bible says, Then I saw a great white throne, and to him who sat on it, from whose face on earth and heaven fled away, and there was found no place for them. Before I continue, brethren, I'm talking about the white throne judgment. The white throne judgment. This is the last judgment where the sheep and the goats will be separated. We read that in Matthew 25. I'll continue. And I saw the dead, small and great, standing before God, and books were opened. And another book was opened, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged according to their works by the things which were written in the books. The sea gave up the dead who were in it, and death and Hades delivered up the dead who were in them. And they were judged each according to his works. Then death and Hades were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. Anyone not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. The Bible says anyone who was not found in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. We see Daniel, prophet Daniel the prophet, speaking also about it in Daniel chapter 10, chapter 7 rather, verse 9 and 10. I watched till thrones were put in place, and the Ancient of Days was seated. His garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head was like pure wool. His throne was fiery flame, its wheel a burning fire. A fiery stream issued and came forth from before him. Thousands ministered to him. 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The court was seated, and the books were open. The same books that we've seen in Revelation. Remember, when Daniel was writing these, he was told to seal until the right time of the revelation of the message. And we see now that message being given again to John the Apostle in Revelation. In Matthew we see the Bible say that Matthew chapter 25 verse 31, when the Son of Man comes in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then he will sit on the throne of his glory. All the nations will be gathered before him, and he will separate one from another, as a shepherd divides his sheep from the goats. And he will set the sheep on his right hand, and the goats on his left. Then the king will say to those on the right, Come, you blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. The sheep are the ones who will inherit, and the sheep are the righteous saints. For I was hungry, and you gave me food. I will jump to verse 41. Verse 41 says, Then he will say to those on the left, Depart from me, you cursed, into the everlasting fire prepared for the devil and his angels. The ones on the left, which are the gods, he will tell them, Depart from me. And where will they go? We've read in Revelation, they will be cast into the lake of fire, and inside there it will be gnashing of teeth, eternal. It is eternal being tormented, eternal torment. You're being tormented eternally. You are gnashing your teeth eternally. It will be wailing and crying eternally. Brethren, how I pray that you give your life to Jesus. I want to give this vision. There's a vision that the Lord gave to one of the Sunday school children in the ministry. And this boy saw that many and multitude of people were gathered before this throne, which was really lighting and shining so bright. And every time someone was called and the book was open and the name was not found, because the boy was saying, when this man who was seated on the throne say, depart from me, there is a portal that immediately a portal opens and you're cast into the lake of fire. Brethren, if God can reveal such to a small child, that means heaven is real and hell is real. It is you to choose where to be, where your soul will be. And if you are hearing this message, God is giving you a second chance. Turn to Jesus and get saved. Thank you and God bless you.